for your party.
Yes. Mine's already checked.
Perfect. Look at that. Look at that.
We figured it out. We did it.
It's like we're a couple of Stephen Hawkinses.
I'm just like Hermes.
All right. So, who is hosting me?
I guess.
Co-op game. I think I was.
Yes.
Continue campaign. Were we playing on hardcore? Or
I
casual?
couldn't tell you.
I guess let's do hardcore against my better interests. This is gonna be dumb. Anyway, someone knocked, and it was some dude from AT&T asking about my internet. And he's like, he was really trying to keep me out there to talk to me, and I'm like, I literally just clicked start on this. Are you in my game?
Did you send an invite? Or how do I join you?
No, I don't know how.
Okay.
It's a private game.
Hmm.
Okay. That's bot dumb, I think. I don't like anything about the Xbox One's interface. None of this ever works or makes sense. So I click Syncing Fast Party, I click the brain spawn, and your options are mute, view profile, remove party, or block. Like normally it would be like, hey, okay.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Wait, did it work?
Yeah, there it goes.
I still hold. I There we go. Look at that.
So. Yeah. We're smart. Take that, world.
But yeah, I will no longer see tutorials because the second player has joined the game.
Spectating.
Also, I think it's because Twitch, but I'm getting frame rate issues. The first time you and I streamed this, I didn't get these.
All right, hold on. Why?
I can feel it. It's like way different.
Why is this not inverted from last time? I don't like it. Yes,
So
invert the
some dude
y-axis.
He's like, hey, I'm with AT&T and we've done construction. Like, do you guys want to switch to AT&T? Comcast is pricey. I'm like, nope. I like my prices and my speeds. And he's like, actually, that's what we're here to talk to you about, like price and speeds. Are you the person who I'm like, yes. I'm doing something live. I have to go. He did not want to let me go. I had AT&T when I first moved to Florida, and it was fucking terrible. It was so slow.
You know what I hate about, like, okay, I just changed my controls, and I hate the fact that, like, okay, I switched it, and then I hit B, and it's like, if you leave now, it won't stay. I'm like, why do I have to click A on, like, to confirm it? I shouldn't have to.
I could see that, because sometimes I play with settings just to see what they look like, and I want to exit without saving. Although, either should work, and when you press B or A, it should ask, would you like to exit and save, confirm, or deny? Like, it should, I guess it should give you, like, a confirm screen instead.
Yes.
Because, like, if I fuck with my settings in Overwatch, like, my sensitivity, I'm like, I don't really want to play with that. Like, I might just cancel. But when I cancel, it should be like, do you want to save these settings?
That's
yes,
where we
no.
going, Franklin?
Forgot about this already.
It's gonna be a lot of locals.
Maybe we should have put it on casual.
Shit, you got that right. You need to hit
Can
our
you stab this
checkpoints for
card?
some ammo. The first one's by the river. So if I was your ass,
I was watching
I'd
it
get
at work
my
and
ass
cracking
over
up at
there
it. I don't have any
pronto.
knives.
Dig?
Okay. Oh, man.
Ooh, this guy's seen better days.
Is he alive?
His head is completely removed from his body.
I think he'll be okay if we get him to a medical professional.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, what? We're in the
Oh.
future, and we're on an
Oh.
alien planet. So, I mean, who knows what science is out there?
Okay. Before we start talking about Infinity War,
Yes.
let me bitch about this to you, okay?
Okay. Oh, yes,
I
your
went to
experience,
see
yes.
it. Opening night. at the IMAX, and some dude talked next to me the entire time. Two dudes, they were sitting next to me. They were adults. The dude next to me, I'm pretty sure, was a college-age kid, and the guy to his right, I'm pretty sure, was his dad, because he looked like he was at least 50. The entire movie, they'd whisper things to each other, like, spoiler stuff, but it was spoiler stuff that they figured out 3 seconds before it happened, which I think is really dumb, because it's not like you figured out the murder mystery. Yeah, the point of this scene is so you realize what's about to happen.
Yeah, that sucks.
But like, this is a spoiler stream, so I don't care.
Yes.
But like, when Thanos starts crying, when they're on the planet with Red Skull, like, the son would lean over and be like, "They're gonna kill Gamora," and then it happens 3 seconds later, and I'm like, what's the point of that? Are you stupid?
I guess they
Like, if
are.
you
That's
called
so
that at the
dumb.
beginning, maybe I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
But they did that the entire film, and then the ladies behind them leaned down a couple times and were like, "Hey, be quiet," and the dudes weren't. So the ladies started kicking their chairs every now and then, and the dudes would look back at them like, "Hey, what the hell's wrong? Why are you kicking our chairs?"
Because you're talking?
And near the very end of the film, when people started dying from the snap, they kept saying Secret Wars loudly to each other. Like, "Oh, don't worry about it, they're not dead. Secret Wars, Secret Wars." And after the third time, I leaned over between them like, "Would you please stop saying Secret Wars? Please stop talking." Because it was the climax, and it's ruining it when someone's fucking crying and they're talking. And the dad leans over at me, and he puts up his, like, 3D glasses, because it was a 3D showing, and he looks at me and he's like, "What, do you have a problem? Do you have a problem?" I'm like, "Yes, you're literally talking." Or, like, I've literally just stated the problem to you. I said, "You're talking." And he keeps glaring at me angrily between that and watching the movie. And when the movie finally ends and the credits pop up, there's always a scene at the end of the credits, right? For
Yes.
a Marvel movie. Something important, something cool. Well, guess what? These guys got up and left immediately. He tells his son, he's like, "Hey, come on, let's go." And the son's like, "What? Why?" And he's like, "No, let's go now." And while he leaves and walks past me, he glares at me very angrily. Like, I'm
What a
the
dick.
asshole for telling somebody not to talk during a movie. Like,
Not only
I'm in
that,
the
it's
wrong.
it's the midnight showing world premiere. Like, not world premiere, but yeah, same premise.
Yeah, people clapped. Some people cheered. Some people gasped. That's fine, but they
Oh.
talked the entire film, which is batshit crazy to me. Also, here's how I know it can be vindicated and know that he's wrong and that he knows that he's wrong and an asshole, because at least two people told him to be quiet, and then he left and missed the end credit scene because he was embarrassed and wanted to get out of there.
Yes.
Why else would he leave and miss something that's probably very cool or important?
Agreed. And
Because he got told to shut up, and he's a fucking grown-ass man.
yeah, that's stupid. Like, I'm glad, like, the theater we've been going to, we haven't had too many issues. I feel like I think it was like Black Panther and Ragnarok. Like, someone like close to us like pulled out their phone to see the time. It's like even for a quick second of doing that, just that light brings you out of the movie.
Even for a quick second, that's annoying. I don't pull out my phone at the theater at all.
I turn it
I
off.
don't remember. Lady and I were seeing. Lady and I don't turn it off. I put it on silent because sometimes I go to the bathroom, and I'll check the time while I'm walking to and from in the hallway. Because like, the lights are on in the bathroom, luckily.
Yeah.
I'm
always terrified because I put it on silent, but like even at work sometimes, like I have it on silent, and I guess like I have like even like I understand it's my problem of messing around with the settings of do not disturb, but like a notification still goes off, so I just turn off the phone to be safe.
It never the only thing that goes through completely silent for me is my alarm, because my phone's like, okay, this is important.
Yeah.
Like, you need to take like an antibiotic right now, or you need to do something. Yeah, but some. Oh. Are we fighting one of the big guys? Is that just the normal guy screaming?
I guess
I can't even tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything's gray. I can't tell. Like, I can't tell if that's a washing machine or
Guys,
an
you
oven.
got this
It's just gray.
I think that's an enemy. That's one of the locusts.
I would love to see a locust like as an enemy in the shape of a washing machine.
He's running at you with a chainsaw.
Like the chainsaw is like the washing machine. Like that's where like the chainsaw is. Like it's the center like centrifuge or something. Whatever.
The problem I have with people talking during films is that I've started sitting in the back fairly recently, because when I don't sit in the back and somebody talks, they're often behind me, and it's hard to tell them to be quiet because you're in a more vulnerable position. They can be dicks to you. They can kick your chair.
Yes.
They can keep talking.
If you're in the back, like what are they gonna do?
People I feel are people are less inclined to talk if they're in front of you because you'll punch them in the back of the head like a donkey.
Yeah.
Or if they're next to you, you can tell them to be quiet. The guy next to me did not stop talking though. He had no shame apparently. He just wanted to be a dick. What's he gonna? By the way, what's he gonna tell people when he gets home and why he missed the post-credit scene? Is he gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy next to me was a dick for telling me for not to talk during the whole movie? Or is he gonna like spin that in his favor?
Yeah, and none of that. You were told
Fucking
by
asshole.
different people twice.
I
You-
asked the ladies.
like
Lady Blooper can confirm this. After the movie ended, I leaned back and I was like, "This guy was talking the whole movie, right? Like you were able to actually hear him." And that's what they were like. Yeah, we told him to be quiet, and then he did not stop, and we kicked his chair, and he still didn't stop. So like, I asked the ladies back there. I think it was a mom and her daughter. It's so fucking rude.
And it's
I paid $28 to see that fucking movie.
yeah, like luckily like
Uh,
the theater we've been going to like has been nice. Like the most minor complaints I've had is just like people whipping out their phones and everything like that. But in general, like no one's talking.
Agreed. Usually the phones are too far away for me to like be super bothered by, but like sometimes one lady and I saw a movie. I don't remember what it was, but the dude in front of me opened his phone a couple times, and the second time I'm like he opened like his text or something, and I'm like, maybe he's really waiting for an important text. But like, why wouldn't he turn his brightness all the way down? Like full brightness in a pitch black theater is so annoying.
Yeah.
And then he closes his text and I'm like, okay, the phone's going away, so it's fine. And then he like swipes the screen over, opens Snapchat, swipes to his messages, and I'm like, okay. And I lean forward and I tell him, could you please put away your phone, dude? When they're in front of you, it's easier to do it because you're not afraid they're gonna do anything stupid to you.
Yeah. But I was like speaking of like
if somebody's that ignorant and rude to begin with, then you don't know that they're not gonna do something. Is my point. Okay, yeah.
Speaking of theater, maybe because we saw it on Sunday, and maybe like I don't know if people had like most. You could take it.
I don't know if I want it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna be good with it.
All right, I'll switch it. Hold on.
Let's see. What do I have?
Good to go.
Like, that because maybe it was Sunday. I mean, it was still opening weekend, but like our theater was like quiet, like no gasps. I mean, I don't think many people laughed either. I like it was kind of like a little like to some extent
Oh,
like
that's weird.
yeah. I was
Our-
a little
Our
disappointed.
theater
in
was 100% full.
that.
People gasped during mine. During some scenes, at the very end especially, I could hear some lady going, "Oh no," or like I could hear people gasping and saying like, "Oh no," or like, "Oh my god." And I'm gonna say something. Okay,
Hell yeah.
let's start from the beginning. Open, black screen, Marvel credits, Asgardian distress call.
Oh, I love that opening. It was like no music.
That was
It's-
good with no music, no
Yes.
fanfare. Oof.
And then I like that they did like the 10, like a little like 10 years. That was a terrible shot. That pipe saved his life. I hate him already.
Ow, there's another one.
But yeah,
I got a grenade here. I don't know where that went. I found it.
and I love it picked up right after Ragnarok. Essentially, it's just like, oh, here we go. Like,
It has been a rough week for Thor
no shit.
because Ragnarok takes place in like a week or so, and then he immediately goes into this. Also, because of this, we found out Thor's age finally, which
Oh,
no
yeah,
one
he's-
speculated upon before.
Yeah, like, what do you say? Like, he's like,
1500.
okay, yeah, inside. But
He's
then
a-
I
he's a
love
spring chicken.
I loved Loki's callback. We have a Hulk.
Yeah, after that, and after him freaking out in Ragnarok, being happy that Thor did it, and then yeah, hearing it in Avengers, that was a great callback from Avengers 1 to 2.
Uh-huh. And then... Oh,
I'm gonna push this.
Yeah,
I
go
think
for
they're
it.
probably in it actually.
and then,
Look
whatchamacallit?
at
Big shot. And,
this guy's looking at me. I'm really hoping he doesn't shoot me.
then, whatchamacallit,
Ow.
Okay, like, I guess we already... In spoiler talk, I'm shocked they killed Loki in the very beginning of the film.
I am not, but I'm so glad they did. Okay, the trailers are great.
Oh yeah, I still think like both of those trailers they did were great. I think the first one was the best, and it was like I don't need.
They edited stuff out.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
how many Infinity Stones
He had.
like Thanos had at a given point, and like it seemed like Loki was like helping him, and it seemed like it was later in the movie, and it seemed like the origin place was Earth instead of Titan.
I can't take cover.
Like they
Why
did
can't I take
so
cover?
much. There was speculation. I don't know. They made an exciting trailer, just somehow avoiding spoiling anything. Personally, but
Wait, don't we have to get rid of the
I'm
lights
glad
here?
Loki got
Or...
killed.
No, we need the lights.
not here yet. Yeah,
Okay.
we need the lights. The Kree, stay away from it. I think they're called the Kree. Isn't that Marvel? The Kree.
Across
Yeah,
the river.
but anyway,
These are the Krill. These are the Krill.
yeah.
How's it
Uh,
going, Baird?
Oh, it's
Then
bullshit.
I love that
Somebody
like
here
when
figured
Hulk
out the
attacks,
gold
like
plate thrash
like the
ball.
children of
Now it's
Thanos are
all
like, let's help him, and they're like, who is it, Ebony Maw or whatever? He's just like, no, let him have his fun. And like Thanos just completely like
Yeah.
handles the Hulk.
Where the hell are you guys?
Yeah, he had the Power Stone by that
working
point.
on it.
Yeah, and actually like there's no like I would have been happy if the movie were even longer because it felt like nothing, but it was kind of a shame we didn't see Thanos. I mean, you don't need to, but I guess like it would have been nice to see Thanos just wreak havoc on Xandar. You know, like we don't need it, but it would have been nice, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe it's better that they're not showing it. Only because maybe they didn't have it in the budget.
Yeah.
They could have. Not that they couldn't have. But maybe
like-
it wouldn't have fit in narratively.
Yeah,
Either.
and again, like we have to assume if he has the Power Stone, that was the last time we saw it was in Guardians, and therefore he has it. You know, like it's not rocket
I
science.
mean, I just hope John C. Reilly's not dead. Is all.
or Glenn Close. I mean, like, you know, they're both good characters. I like them. I had no ill will.
Wait. I just swapped out my pistol for a different pistol.
Magnum.
I want my regular pistol. Ah! What did I do to deserve that?
But then I love the fact that like Hulk like doesn't come back. I love that like he doesn't come back from the rest of the film.
Yeah, that's so good. He's like a spoiled toddler. He's used to winning, and it freaked him out.
And
It's so funny. Okay, so yeah, Loki got murdered. He finally accepted like Thor as his brother and shit, which was really nice. And I guess after what they'd been through on
Ragnarok
Ragnarok,
or just in general.
because he did come back at the end. It was his character arc in general in Ragnarok. He came back and he was giving up Thor, and then he realized at the last second he's like, okay, like this might actually kill Thor. Like, okay, I'm very conflicted at the start. I don't know if he was doing it just for Loki being Loki at the start, which is why he let Thanos attack Thor.
Frankly,
If he was just like, oh yeah, go for it, and he was gonna let Thor die. Or if he was doing it because he at first he's like, oh
They
yeah,
are.
fuck it, Thor is
they
not
just
gonna
killed
die
the
from
guys
this.
at
Thor can
Checkpoint
take it.
One.
How strong could this guy be?
All right, yo, Santiago, man.
Agreed.
That
Yeah.
means they're coming this-
But then like to me
Check the lights.
like regardless the opening was like anything goes now. Like you kill Loki, you kill basically like a kind of fan favorite character in a way, and like anything goes now.
I'm glad he died because they kept putting him in the bad guy. Wasn't he in Thor 2 also?
He was
So
basically
like Thor 1, 2,
he was like
3,
villain.
and then Avengers.
Yeah, he was villain in Thor 1. I would say kind of like I don't call it anti-hero and you know, or not like not anti-hero, but like the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of a thing in Thor 2. And then I don't even call it like even his like role in Ragnarok was like maybe kind of same thing like the enemy is my friend kind of thing. But
Yeah,
But like I would say he had at
he
least
came around.
I would say out of his 4 film appearances, he was a villain in 2 of them, like Thor 1 and Avengers.
It's just it also shows that they're not gods; they're immortal. Because his line in the first movie to Thor, I was wondering about that. When he drops her from the helicarrier, he's like, "The humans think us immortal. Would we like to put that to the test or whatever?"
Yes.
And Thor breaks out of there in the last second, but would that have really killed Thor? I wonder.
Yeah.
Falling from that high. Thor's probably fallen from higher.
And then
Personally, I think.
I love that like it's so true, like, you know, like when Tony sees Banner again, like Tony hasn't seen Banner since Age of Ultron, like that's like, yeah, like he's like he hasn't seen any of these he hasn't seen his character or any of the other characters haven't seen him since Ultron. So I mean, like, it's been a long
Lady Blooper and I rewatching all the films was super useful. In terms of this, like, it was nice rewatching Ultron and shit. It all makes sense.
And then
Yeah, he hadn't seen him. They got to meet each other. It was nice seeing.
Science
What's
Bros
the next
again.
scene? First off, we lose Hemdall.
Eh, who cares? I'm like he was most interesting in the first Thor. I felt like the second one he was kind of like, eh, and even the third one he was
I
kind
know,
of like,
but he and Thor broed out in Ragnarok.
yeah. I don't remember Ragnarok now. We haven't gotten that far yet, so I can't really comment.
Oh, I didn't rewatch it because I rewatched it like twice once it came out.
I haven't watched it at all
Because
since it came out.
I rewatched it with Lady and then watched Yeah, I like it a lot. I rewatched it. Come on, bros.
And then
Get over here.
Oh yeah.
that was a terrible shot. I like
I
this.
can't tell if that guy's dead or if he's just like floating
pieces.
around because of because of the fucking physics engine in this game.
And I like that Banner crash lands at Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I guess in the comics Silver Surfer does that.
Yeah. But since, you know, obviously they don't have Silver Surfer yet.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, and can we
No. It was too dark here.
I
Okay,
love
so yeah.
I love Tony's armor, by the way.
Well,
Americans home.
okay, yeah, they get back to Earth, and it was
Shoot
nice
the
seeing Strange and Tony interact for the first time there and all that because they're both hard-headed dicks.
Yeah.
And it was great that it was great that Strange called him on it and called him a douchebag.
Agreed.
Because Tony's not used to that, especially with the other Avengers like Steve
Like, yeah, Steve is too nice to say that.
or his friend Rhodes.
I hate the sniper rifle.
So when the first confrontation happens, because it gets into it really fast.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of story packed into
Rock
this,
and low.
and
One dead grub.
they crash land in the Sanctum and
Shoot every
immediately
propane tank you see from now on.
shoot every
need the
propane
light.
tank you see.
People out here aren't gonna like that, Marcus.
And they immediately
That
go
shit.
outside and end
It's
up
either that.
in the first conflict with Ebony Maw and I don't remember the big guy's name.
No, me neither. And I like how quickly Spider-Man gets involved too. Obviously, it has to be like quick, but
So yeah, the Hulk can't turn into the Hulk. Tony had a really good whip there. It was just so like self-aware. When
Oh,
he,
I love that you're
Banner,
embarrassing me.
Banner, you're embarrassing me
in
in
front of the Wizards.
Tony was also very on board with them using magic, by the way.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
Without, I guess people expected this, myself included, Tony to be very skeptical at first and be like, okay, well, it's science, right? It's some sort of science. But I guess since they're on the same side, he just goes with it. He's just like, yep, okay, we're on a team. Oh, can we push this car or something? Nope, I'm just making it up.
That's a turret. Yeah, Tony's armor is.
Oh, I guess we move up here.
Tony's armor
Oh
is
yeah, so then when he
badass.
disappears there, I guess that was supposed to be like their version of the Bleeding Edge one, or like the, Extremis that's supposed to be in like Iron Man 3, or like the Bleeding Edge one that comes out of his skin.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought it would be a little too crazy, like the nanobots coming out of his flesh, so they put it on his chest piece.
Agreed. Like,
that was still awesome, because it was like the T-1000, except they could solidify.
And hold on,
Oh, there it is, there it is.
I got it.
Look at... I'm missing a stationary object. Let me hide behind this enemy.
Then
Yeah. The Bleeding Edge army pops out. It was really cool because since it was the liquid metal stuff, he was swapping his toolkit whenever he needed it.
yes.
He would like throw a shield together or plant his feet on the ground. All this crazy shit.
And it would like it was
Like they, like
it would
he was like
self-repair too.
the Green Lantern. Until he ran out of nanobots.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like he was like a Green Lantern, which was baller. Oh, it's right over here by me.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. And then I thought the Iron Spider suit was pretty cool. Like, I think it's what we all expected it to be.
It
though.
was. I think they both like got on there gear with a stowaway. So that worked really well. That first fight was entertaining, calling him Squidward.
And then
He was, and Strange lost and got kidnapped. His cape was trying to help him out, which was nice.
oh yeah, his cape was his cape was very cool again.
Cape MVP.
Wasn't there a scene with like or not a shot, like it was like Spider-Man the cape was kind of like, or like when Tony's like, you're a stowaway, and then the cape like kind of turns on Peter, so I was like, huh, like you're a stowaway. Like I don't remember now.
Yeah, it turns and looks at him, and then what happens is Peter goes like, "Hi, I don't think we've been introduced yet. I'm Spider-Man," and they keep this turn and walks over. Folks.
Yes.
So that Earth fight initially was really cool. This is introduced like Iron Man's new armor. It was really badass. They did it so well.
And I like that there was a little
think.
Civil War like little aftermath when they had General Ross, back, and he's just being a dick.
That's why it's funny. He's like, okay, they're arrested, but nobody else did anything. So what was his goal there?
Yeah.
I think that's the dumbest thing ever. Still,
That it's just
that
like,
idiot.
oh god. Yeah, because it's just like, what's also stupid about it is like you just like two aliens just attacked, like New York or whatever. Like, are you still gonna be like, by the book in sense of like the Sokovia Accords or whatever?
We'll be back soon.
Exactly. I thought he was going to go back on it because it wasn't like Avengers where the portal opened up. It's like they're in the center of New York and they're immediately wreaking havoc, and nobody had any time to do or react or do a single thing. And by the time like he calls like someone else, see, Iron Man already happened to be there because he was after Strange in the Stone. But if Iron Man had been elsewhere, like in upstate New York, is General Ross gonna like see on the news like, oh, they're being attacked? Okay, let me call Tony Stark. He's gonna suit up and then he's gonna fucking fly over there. Like, I honestly thought he would go back on it and it would make more sense, and that he would be like, we're fucked, we need you dudes. Like, sorry, our bad.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, please go do this for us.
And I loved like,
You owe us.
I like that Steve like basically like had no patience for Ross whatsoever. He's just like, yeah, I'm not listening to you. I never like I never did listen to you, and I will still refuse to listen to you.
It's the whole thing about Captain America. He's like patriotic, but he's not like blind patriotism.
Yes.
Because his whole thing is like not doing what he's told if it means doing what's like supposed
Right.
to be right. He's not a jackass.
hate aiming in this game so much.
Oh no! Me too.
Oh god!
They're behind us.
I was like, huh, okay, you must have just got down because we're trying to shoot and we're very bad. And then I get out of my aim view, and I just like see that crazy thing. I'm like, oh, this is what got you.
Actually, I'm gonna stay behind this pillar and wait for them. It looks like the little monsters flanked us.
Yeah.
Hey, our blood is still on the floor. That's definitely our blood.
Where do they flank us? Oh, maybe
They
do.
came from my left. He was smacking me on the left.
Yep.
There they are. Impressive.
Thank you.
But
Oh.
there's no way this guy is shooting me and draining all my health.
Oh, I like the WandaVision romance. Like, it was good. I thought it was well done.
Oh yeah, that was probably like the next big thing that could happen. I mean, they were hinting at that in Civil War for a
Oh
while.
yeah. I mean, like they kind of hinted at it in
Even- oh, even-
Ultron, but like
Even at the end.
and then but this is the one movie I've liked Wanda the most. I'd never liked I mean, she was okay like in Ultron and Civil War, but I didn't like.
I've always liked her, but she's been getting more and more powerful.
Yes. And
I mean, I like her because I think she's so cute.
agreed. The red hair really sells it. But then, like, I like that. Like, that was so unexpected. There was a gasp in the theater when Vision gets stabbed for the first time. Like, there was a collective gasp in the audience because it was so unexpected. Like, they're like, okay, it's like date night, and then it's like stab.
Yeah, that made people jump. So that was like a jump scare also.
It was, and it seemed like to me it seemed like Vision is like one of your most powerful characters, and like it seemed like they handicapped him a lot. Or it's like,
Oh well, whatever they stabbed him with fucked up and spacing. I think they did it to disable him.
yeah,
I think that's since it was a magic space stick. Like he didn't just get stabbed by a knife and he's like, oh, I can't phase anymore. I honestly thought that like, yeah, I assumed it had nanobots or some sort of thing that could disable it.
I hate aiming so much in this game. I'm so useless.
Are we supposed to be moving up or something? 'Cause we can't just run across no man land. Maybe we're supposed to flank.
Maybe. But I loved like how like Cap and I guess his Secret Avengers like came in and like they just like protected Vision and everything, and like they kind of like kicked their asses.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird that Black Widow could go toe to toe with like the space lady. I
Agreed.
just assumed that she'd be strong.
Agreed, but I get
Or
like
have powers, maybe.
especially like the first confrontation, I was like they were unprepared for backup from Earth, I guess. This like in Wakanda, I would definitely agree. Like I don't think Widow or even what was her name, Akovia or what? I don't know her name. I can never remember.
Yeah.
Like I don't think neither of them have gone toe to toe.
I think it makes more sense when like all three of them were kind of teaming up on her.
Yes.
But I think it's kind of weird that Widow could punch the lady if she gets feel it. Like I know that the lady's not Hulk strength, Midnight Proxima, I think. Midnight Proxima
Yes.
or something. Like I don't think like 5'8" Scarlett Johansson punching her in the face is gonna make her feel anything.
I'm out of ammo for everything.
Okay. I'm here.
And what happens next? Did we just call back the Thor meets the Guardians, which I thought was funny.
Oh, it's very funny. The writing was very Guardians.
Like what they call him, like Pirate Angel or something?
Like a pirate angel, yeah. And what is it, Rocket? I think it's like, come on, Phil, you're one sandwich away from being fat.
Yes, I thought that was
And
hilarious.
Chris Pratt did used to be really like fat and then crushed it.
Yes. It's a good grenade on my part.
Impressive. Oh my god.
Sweet.
Later in the movie when Drax is just standing in the fucking dark, and they're like, how long have you been standing there? An hour.
Or I love that. I was cracking up at that moment. Then like,
they're like, hi Drax.
or no, like you know, like we could still see you when you're trying to eat the chip or whatever, like
And he's
slowly. Then I like
He's
then
like, no, you cannot.
then I like Mantis. She's like, hi Drax. She's like, damn it.
That was gosh dang funny.
Striker!
The writing was on point. James Gunn, I guess they consulted him for some of the writing of the characters,
I want to say like
especially for a very important part.
I want to say I thought any stuff with the Guardians written was. Oh, I think here we have to push the car.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta tap it.
Oh, I thought we had to hold it.
Wait. Oh, we're pushing the... Okay, it's on fire. That's why we're alive still.
Hold on, I
There's
have
a sniper rifle. There's somebody in the top right.
I have
I'm just fucking with the car.
Is the turret dead? I can't. I assume it's not shooting at us.
It's not shooting at us, right?
Oh god.
No, it is.
Take cover. I have a grenade for this dude.
I got him. I got
Okay.
him.
What?
Oh no, he got off the turret. I think I got him. Ah! He has a friend. I killed one. There were two of them.
Trouble, where to?
Take the alley to the left.
And that was the other thing I loved about the movie was the pairings. I loved like
No way we can
Thor,
get through.
Rocket, and Groot. I loved Strange, Iron Man, Peter, Guardians.
Oh yeah. Also, we had a little kind of mini Civil War when the Guardians and Iron Man and that team
Got him.
fought on the ship.
That was pretty cool. I love
Where-
that.
I'm glad that they solved it really fast because I kind of hate that trope where it's like, oh my god, let's fight. Oh my god, we're on the same side. So I'm glad they resolved it very quickly because
Well-
you can see Peter Quill's human and Tony Stark's talking shit about him. He's like, I'm from Missouri or whatever.
It's like, yes, that's
And
from Earth. You
Tony
dipshit.
Stark's like, yeah, that's on Earth, you dipshit. It's very.
But, like,
Is Footloose still the greatest movie ever made?
no. I like
think
Peter.
it
I like
was.
Peter's like, no, it's not.
Peter, yeah, Peter said it never was.
Yeah, oh yeah, there it
It's,
is.
like legit.
But for me, like that little trope made sense because, like, the Guardians.
Need ammo?
Yeah, like the Guardians, like were on, like they came to Titan 2, so like obviously they don't know. So I can understand Peter's not smart by any means. So,
It
made
makes
sense, but I
It
agree.
makes sense in most movies for a bit, but it doesn't make sense in movies where it goes on for way too long.
Yes.
I don't know where to go.
I'm guessing we can't go down there because we'll. Oh yeah, there's a thing. There we go.
Oh, now will it let us go down?
Nice.
Oh, we need to run around the side. I think.
Yeah,
He's still there.
but
We had to go in there to light that.
oh, I thought Thanos was just great. Like, what's the actor? Josh Brolin?
Pick you up as soon as we can.
Yep, Josh Brolin. He's also playing Cable.
He was great. Like, what I loved what they did with his character was, like, I guess, like, you could have easily done, like, I'm, like, the Mad Titan, I want to destroy everything, but I love that he was, like, population.
Yeah, they definitely did a little more than that.
It's definitely population control, which, you know, it's kind of like the Reapers, but, like,
Well, in the-
I guess
in
a
the
better
comic it's because he
argument.
wants to. I mean, the comic he wants to date death.
Yes, which I think is stupid.
He's
I've always hated
which
that
is,
motivation.
like why he wants to kill. I could understand that in crazy comic book world.
Yes.
Though. Especially because they're both like crazy cosmic beings, where he's like, well, I'm in love with this other crazy cosmic being. The crazy part is that Deadpool's in love with death. That's weird. That's weirder, personally.
Like, to me, like comparing, like, Thanos and Darkseid or
But
whatever,
they give
like,
him good motivation.
I always like Darkseid's motivation. I'm just like, okay, I just need this, like, mystical thing to take over the universe or something like that, where, like, to me, Thanos is just, like a 13-year-old kid, like, I have to impress Death or something. Like, it always never mixed with me well. So I'm
Well,
glad they changed it.
Darkseid's always seemed the Darkseid one there always seems a little more generic, where he's like, I'm just evil and I want to rule.
Exactly. Like I'm
glad that
okay
they
with
made
that.
it population control and hunger, where he thinks he's in the right, but he thinks that he's making a big sacrifice and has to do it for the greater good.
Agreed. And I loved his relationship with Gamora. I thought like how he like kind of saw something in her to adopt her and everything, and like even has to sacrifice her for the Soul Stone. And like I love that like tear that goes down his face. It's like he knows what he has to do.
Oh yeah. That's what I was vindicated during. You fucking freaked out when you saw Red Skull.
Yes, I did. That was awesome.
I showed Lady Blooper all those movies again. We watched all of them again leading up to it, including Cap 1. And when Red Skull transports away, I'm like, people have speculated for years that like he's somewhere in space. Like maybe Thor would run into him. Like yeah, maybe he got teleported into the middle of a dying star and he's fucking dead. But you see the space just like when they used the Tesseract to teleport.
Or to me, like in the Cap, it was more like.
And then
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, no, just when he appeared, she freaked out next to me. A lot of people gasped, and some people went, "What?" Like they had no idea who it was.
Because
that movie came out so long ago.
Because like I always said, like especially once we knew the Tesseract was the Space Stone. Like obviously, like again, we always like we're like, oh, he's not dead. Especially like when he teleports into the first Avenger, it looks very simple. Like yes, like that, but how space opens up, it kind of looks like the Rainbow Bridge in a way. So it's like, oh, okay, like yeah, he definitely got teleported away, or whatever. So I thought that was really cool. That like
you and I have thought that for a long time, that he just got teleported away and not dead. But then Hugo Weaving said he wasn't come back, but we're like, oh, but that's easy to recast because he's a fucking Red Skull.
And it sounded like Hugo Weaving, even though I don't think it was. Or I mean, I don't know.
It was not. It was some other dude who's actually good at impressions. I don't remember his name though.
Yeah, like it sounded like Hugo Weaving, but
I purposely looked it up in the credits.
Okay, cool. Cause like yeah, I'm like it sounded like him. I was like, as soon as he started speaking, I'm like, it's Hugo Weaving. I know who this is.
I don't know what his name is, but he's he's in The Walking Dead, and he's good at doing impressions.
Oh, here's a cancer. Hold on.
Yeah, I was just looking for it. There it is.
And
I remember this part being difficult.
yeah, me too.
I feel like we fight some creatures here or something.
God, I hate these so much in this game. I think we have to like keep them in the dark.
I hear the things, the flies, and are they even attacking them though?
Yeah, as soon as they get into the dark area.
Oh,
I think you're right. I think there are boomers next or something. This seems like it's too open of a field.
seems familiar.
What else?
Oh,
So yeah, like I like that he had to sacrifice Gamora. Whichever, like, okay, we'll get to it eventually, but I like that's how like he gets the Soul Stone. And I do like the fact that like Marvel proved the fan theory wrong. They're like, oh, the Soul Stone is in Wakanda or something. It's like I like that it's like nope, it's just
I'm glad too.
it's like it's just in space.
Some people were thinking that it was going to be in Hawkeye.
Or in
Like,
Tony,
killing
because
him was going to spawn him somehow.
or because in all the promotional images, like it showed the color of the stones depending on like what movie they were in. So like when they show the Guardians, it was purple. If it was Cap, it was blue. But it was when it was Iron Man, it was orange. So everyone was like, oh, like Tony must have it, or it's somehow tied to Tony, or whatever. So I'm glad they just said like, no, it's kind of like Last Jedi. It's like, nope, it's in space. But then, what else? Is that by the point?
Ammo.
Is that the point where like basically like the Guardians and Doctor Strange and Tony like take on Thanos on Titan?
They don't fight him that early because they fight him a little closer to the end.
I'm trying to remember like the sequence of events in the film. I just don't remember now. Oh, I remember now.
Thing happens for quite a while. Thor gets to Stormbreaker.
Oh, I remember.
Stormbringer.
I love how they used the Reality Stone, especially when the Guardians went to nowhere, and how Thanos.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Thanos already has it, and it's just like, oh, that's awesome. Like he just slayed them. then also
Worry
like
if I do.
I love that he like since he already had the Reality Stone, like he saved Gamora twice by just turning like Star-Lord's like phase beam to like bubbles and everything. Is like, oh, yeah, this isn't gonna work. He has Reality Stone.
Yeah, I think that's why he
I'll
said that,
take
like,
that.
he likes him or whatever and let him live, because
Yeah.
that was clever too. It wasn't unnecessary death, because he knew the snap would balance everything on its own. So
Yes.
he didn't have to necessarily kill people, because he wanted to let the stone do the work.
And I just like how they used the Reality Stone. Like I was like curious before prior to the movie, is like how are they gonna utilize this for Thanos in battle or something, like, and it like he like
I guess he does that in the comics. What he did to Drax and Mantis, he does that to Nebula and someone else in the comics
Oh.
in the exact same way.
that's pretty cool.
When he has the gauntlet, somebody on Reddit
I'll take
posted
those.
all the scenes that were directly out of the comics.
Really,
Usually with different characters, though. Uh-huh.
that's pretty cool.
I can probably find you the link. I have it saved.
Then what else? There's gotta be a barrel or something. Yeah, but then like that fight on Titan was just awesome.
Let's do this.
Wait. We're missing the whole Thor thing. He needs to get his hammer.
Oh yeah, we had
After he meets the Guardians and all that, he goes to get his hammer.
we got
Or his
Dinklage,
axe, which is
the Dink
very cool. Because he very intentionally says that he needs a
dwarf.
Thanos killing weapon. Yeah, I wonder if they're like approach Peter Dinklage and they're like, hey, we need you to want to play a dwarf in Avengers 3, and he's like, yes, but I get to be a giant dwarf.
Probably, yeah.
Come on, man.
And that sequence
But
was
Thor's
kind
new
of
weapon
cool.
was really cool, and that teenage group gave a shit. Oh, and that we can see Thor is probably the most powerful
Shit,
Avenger
now
since
what?
he's like a
Start
demigod. He
everywhere.
took the blast of the sun,
Go inside.
of the star.
That light.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest. Or I don't know, like even when they get, well, again we'll get to it, like the tease at the end.
Well, strongest that exists that we see.
Yes.
Like feet wise.
Oh, okay. Yes.
There, give me an update.
We've got locusts.
And,
Looks like Krill are on their way.
Can you
and-
hold
Yeah, his new hammer
position?
was badass.
Oh, I love the fact
His weapon was badass.
I had a laugh when
Anytime,
they
you know?
like Rocket
Copy
gives
that.
him
Phoenix
the
out.
eye or whatever. Because to me, I just laughed at the notion. I'm like, because I like Thor with the eye patch. Because he's kind of like Odin
Me
in a
too.
way. And to me, it just seemed like
Okay.
to me, it just seemed like Chris Hemsworth doesn't want to do the eye patch. Okay, fine. Like, get rid of the eye patch. He doesn't want to wear it anymore. Like, to me, it just seemed like an actor kind of a thing.
Well, now he wore the eye patch for roughly a week, which is funny in universe. Are we supposed to go out there? No.
No, because there's no canister. Or
Well,
anything.
what's still crazy? I mean, you notice his eyes were two different colors, right? With the thing.
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, the eye that Rocket gave him was a brown eye. So he has one brown eye and one blue eye.
Oh,
And the brown eye is the color of Heimdall's eyes. So I think that he has the power to see like Heimdall, or at least, which is why he could use the Bifrost with his axe. He could see where he's gonna land.
interesting.
I don't know why or how that works, or if it's just a reference to Heimdall, but he had two different colored eyes like a Siberian Husky.
Interesting.
But
I
yeah,
didn't
then
notice
they
that.
gear up on Wakanda, and Bucky's back with his badass new arm. And holy shit, I was expecting Immigrant Song from Zeppelin to play, like in Ragnarok, when Thor comes crashing down into Wakanda.
Ditto. It would have been awesome. I'm pretty sure if we go to
I
that
think
light,
it
we'll
might have
die.
ruined the mood because it wasn't a Thor movie, but I really liked it.
I
If we
guess
what?
not. I was wondering if we. Oh,
Yeah,
don't we
I
have to
think one of
shoot?
us covered
Don't we
the
have to
other one.
shoot these, like, these lights right here, like these, where I'm shining?
I think we need to turn them on.
Oh, or no, it's like I have to shine the light for you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. One of us has to be down
Oh, okay, cool.
there. Let me figure out how to get back down there.
Um,
Oh, that's the door we were looking through.
and yeah, agreed. I really wish they got to. It would have. I think it would have taken you out of the moment if they played that song. But-
Maybe in a fan edit.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm right below the light. Can you shine it lower?
this is as low as I can
I'm gonna
go.
roll to it. I don't know where to go.
I
I
think
don't know where to go.
No, we came from that way. You have to go the other way.
I'm gonna go this way. So, oh no, my controller stopped working. No, my controller stopped working. No, I'm stuck on a hole.
It's a
What
cog
the
hole.
fuck?
It's a cog hole.
I guess instead of a car hole. Or cogs. Okay. How far down the street can you aim this? Because I don't feel safe.
I should have you pretty covered. Yeah, there you go.
I think I see the power switch in there.
And
Yeah, boy.
oh, I loved like
Oh yeah, but his axe was going fucking nuts when he was throwing it all around in there.
I loved like it kind of made
yeah.
sense. Like you knew Thor was gonna be like the cavalry because like Cap and everyone else can only do so much, and they were, and it just wasn't enough until like Thor showed up to like tip the scale of like whatever those like alien monsters were.
Oh man, and Banner and the whole monster going where you guys are now.
Agreed.
Oh, that was great. Okay. We didn't know that the Hulk would be having performance issues. I rewatched that first trailer last night. There are a bunch of scenes that aren't in the movie.
Oh
They
yeah,
have them all charging in Wakanda with the Hulk.
and that's not
He
in
never
there.
appears at Wakanda once, which is
Yeah.
awesome. It's so misleading. They've been nailing it with these trailers for that reason.
Yes.
And there's a Lego set that came out, and people thought it was a spoiler. It's the Hulk bursting out of the Hulkbuster armor.
And that,
So that's what everyone thought was going to happen. That he was going to get pissed and explode out of it, and it didn't happen.
I-
And
I
I'm
lo-
so glad that it didn't happen.
I love that Banner's just like, fine, if you won't do it, I'll do it or whatever. And like that was a great moment for Banner.
Oh my god, yeah, he does the same thing Tony does to him in Ultron. He puts the glove on him and sends him off.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Well, 'cause
Remember
again, we
Tony
haven't
does? Yeah,
yeah.
Tony,
gone that far.
Tony pops the glove onto Hulk and sends him flying away into the abandoned building.
Oh,
So apparently Bruce picked up some stuff from his time as the Hulk.
that's pretty cool. But then
It's
speaking
awesome.
speaking of the battle, I love when Bucky and Rocket team up, and then he's just like, I like Rocket's like, how much for the weapon? He's like, it's not for sale. All right, how about the arm? And he just looks at him, and then he cuts back to Rocket. I'm gonna get that arm.
I know. He's so adamant about it. Not only the arm thing, but like, I don't know if I typed this to you, but how seasoned Bucky is and how used to all this really is and this weirdness, because
He just picks up a talking raccoon.
he just sees, yeah, he picks him up and he just goes with it and he starts holding him and helping him shoot.
Oh, I love that like Thor kept calling Rocket a rabbit. And like Rocket, and I love the fact that like, and Rocket is really like, I guess like again like he doesn't know what a rabbit is, but like the same token he's not really like easily offended. Yeah, and I don't think
Does he know that he's a raccoon?
I think he does, but I think he just chooses not to acknowledge it, kind of a thing. 'Cause I think
Groot, yes, he's an electric on Asgard. See, a lot of the Thor lines were really, really good.
I thought that they
Because
kept.
a lot of them were jokes that just were so snappy and just he rattled off so fast. And I think that's clever. Like, Thor used the humor to cope with it. He literally lost everything.
I love like
His brother, his sister, his dad, his home.
I
in
love
a
that
week.
this was like the like
After having
Radio's out.
Thor and Ragnarok, and in this film is like the best of the characters. Like they finally found Thor's voice after so long.
Look at this. Do you see this?
Glitch.
Gun magazine? Swivel?
Yeah.
It disappeared.
Um,
Yeah, because like I think
He's-
that makes sense because if he's 1,500 years old, he's had these people in his life forever, and he lost them into what's essentially a blink
week.
of an eye for him.
Yes.
Like it's nothing time, and he lost it all. And he uses humor to cope because like Groot is not an elective on Asgard. Since he's a demigod and Asgardian, they have like
Oh, yeah.
the All Speak, like canonically, where they can understand or speak any language. So he has no reason not to lie and mess with them, I don't think.
Do we have to go through that
And
window?
he's just doing that seemingly, to me, he's doing it seemingly for his own entertainment.
Yep.
When they're like, you speak Groot? And he's like, yes, it was an elective on Asgard.
I
Like,
still
I think he's just saying things to say them for himself.
I love the joke. Like, I'm Groot. I'm Steve Rogers.
Nice.
I'm Steve Rogers. Yeah, Steve doesn't understand.
Yeah, exactly,
He's
and I
just
love
trying
it.
to be polite in the
Exactly.
battle. That's one of the best lines too. Thor never took the time to care either or learn their names because he just does what he wants because he's old and he doesn't give a fuck and he's channeling his rage now. So like
Gotta be-
when he lands, he's like, this is my friend Tree, which I think is fucking hilarious.
There's gotta be a light or something.
Oh, okay. I think that it's under that little piece of metal.
Okay, I was like, there's gotta be something. I'm not
Oh,
seeing anything.
So somebody posted a link to Thor 2 Dark World when he appears
Mhm.
and does the hammer thing. So the hammer appears first and then Thor follows it. And there's this tiny little burst of electricity where he takes out like 5 dudes.
Mhm.
And he truly was not like yet the god of thunder. They were not living up to his full potential. I think that they're like showing like, yes, his anger and rage was helping him fight and cope. Because, I mean, he's a warrior. So he's gonna murder the shit out of everything now. And he does, and that's why he's most powerful. Because I just want to say, like, he has the Thanos killing weapon that he purposely went to go like forge, but he goes toe to toe with Thanos. Iron Man did. Iron Man wasn't doing much, but Thor took a blast from the
We're
Infinity
looking for
Gauntlet
Chap's gas.
and
Yeah.
threw it near the end.
Well, good luck.
That is very true.
Ain't no lights
Which was
between here and
nuts.
there.
Uh,
I guess your ass
But
is
yeah,
due.
regarding the fight on Titan,
Oh, yeah.
that was
Holy
awesome.
shit.
That was
Well,
spectacular.
whatever. Go
I
in
love
the
like the Doctor
house,
Strange.
I'll run the
Like,
lights.
like the Doctor Strange part of it was
Stay
really
here
cool,
and
but like,
calmly.
they were so
Sky.
close. Like, you could see the gauntlet coming off his hand, and like Peter just like he has to like kind of
Don't screw up.
figure like taunt Thanos on where Gamora
Oh,
is or
man.
whatever.
I'll never see your ass
that's
again.
that's.
You'll be dead.
I think that's great though. That's
Oh,
so
agreed.
character. That's exactly what he does in Guardians 2 when he hears that his mom died. He doesn't think, he doesn't do anything, he just starts shooting. And you know what's funny? The people who complain about it in this movie are the same people who probably cheered in Guardians 2 when he did it.
Yes.
Bad shit in there.
Even
Better
though
watch
like
out.
even though he also wasn't gonna just kill the planet with his guns like that. It was just pure emotion. And the roles are switched. Which I thought was great. They're
For-
pulling it off, they have him like restrained for Iron Man and Peter. Because in Civil War, Iron Man was doing the same thing to Bucky, and Steve's like, Bucky didn't kill him, he was brainwashed. And he's
Oh,
like,
you're
"I don't
right.
care.
Yes.
He killed my mom. And he was thinking emotionally, and now Stark was on the other end of that, telling Peter the same thing,
I didn't even
trying
notice
to
that.
stop him.
But I love that, like, again, like,
that's
going back to
oh,
Thanos.
Man. Okay, that
just, like,
Strange fight was great. Seeing Strange pull out all his fucking tricks that he didn't even do in Doctor Strange. He
Mhm.
pulled out all the fucking whips. He split himself up into a bunch of Stranges, and Thanos used the Soul Stone, which was super clever to find which one was the real one.
Oh, I was wondering how he did that.
Yeah, the Soul Stone lit up and he saw which one. I don't know if you noticed this either, but when he did that and he put them all back together, you can see Strange get knocked into the astral plane and then back into his body for a second.
Oh no, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, no, I want to see it again to watch this all without some asshole talking right next to me.
And then
Oh,
I
let's
love,
keep playing. I have to go in maybe
Yeah.
an hour or so.
Ditto.
I want to go get a haircut.
but I also love that like when before Thanos shows up, they're like, you know, Strange is like using the time stone, and he's like, I've seen like 14 million like possible outcomes. And it's like in this, we only win once
Just playing with you.
or whatever, which I think is great because it's obviously what Strange, like when early in the film,
That
Doctor Strange is
happened.
like, Doctor Strange is like, I'm not giving up the time stone for anything. Like if it comes down to it, I will sacrifice
Like
you, the
or
kid. Yes. And here, like when Tony's about to die, he's like, here, take it. Just don't kill him. And it's just like, this is the outcome he saw. Like either Tony has to live or Thanos has to win for us to win.
Exactly, the bigger game. Because if people are also really, really mad about Peter doing that, Peter Quill, sorry, Peter Parker and Quill are together.
Yeah, I know, it's
Star-Lord doing
confusing.
that. But if if he didn't stop them, or if it was important that he not punch Thanos, Strange would have said something or stopped him.
Agreed. You're right.
But he didn't. He let it happen. So he must have seen that was important.
Have you seen like
And
this?
They must. Yeah. What?
Have you seen this meme already? It's like don't spread spoilers. Like Doctor Strange, he saw the outcome and you didn't say anything.
Oh no, I have not. Oh man, everyone's doing the disintegration thing as a meme.
It's so oh my
Like that
god.
cat that I sent you earlier.
Yes, it's oh my
I think
lord.
it's really funny, but it really sucks because anybody who hasn't seen it is getting spoiled. And if
Yes.
they go to the thread for an explanation, then it's completely spoiled.
And the Bat on Titan was pretty cool. I mean, like Tony was like I love
Yeah, holy shit.
that. I loved when
They were all going all out.
and I loved when like Thanos was like, yeah, I know about you, Stark, and Tony's like, huh? He's like, yeah, you're not the only one like burned with knowledge. Or whatever. And like that's why I said like I thought they were gonna kill prior to this movie. I'm like they're gonna kill Cap or Tony. It's gonna be one of them. And then
Everyone thought that. Everyone was. You know what? Everyone talked that, and some guy in the. Okay, I'm a huge comic nerd. I don't want to be an obnoxious comic nerd in public. Someone in line was talking incredibly loudly about who was gonna die. Just to show off like how knowledgeable he was about comics, I guess. Because he was like, and it would have been a spoiler if he had been right. But he was being very loud about it, saying like, oh, well, Chris Evans' contract is up, so he's gonna die. And I'm like, well, why do you say that? Like, if somebody came in and they didn't know Chris Evans' contract is up, they don't want to know he's gonna die. Why are you saying that in the line really loud?
agreed. But then like
and the same thing with Iron Man. He's like, yeah, and Robert Downey Jr.'s contract is up too, so they're probably both gonna die in this film. And they were like right near us, and I'm like, you also, he's only telling it to his girlfriend right next to him, but he's saying it loud enough for everyone around him to hear, which is just like a fucking peacock, right? Like showing off for some reason, flaunting nothing. I cannot leave the door because you're weird block body.
Oh,
I
don't
think
we
we're
have to-
supposed to be on that. We're gonna die.
oh yeah, we're boned.
No.
I love that we both had the realization. Oh crap, we have to follow that.
So he's just. Okay,
Alright.
as soon as it lights up, we'll make a run for it. There you go.
Then
So I'm like, that's dumb to loudly project and try to show that off and kind of to me be a dick. Why
Yes.
would you say it that loudly to everyone? You're telling your dumb girlfriend, dude.
then I love
Like, I went to get us like some waters and I came back
There
and I
it
could
is.
still hear him. Like when I left the line and came back.
Over here, you dumb.
then like especially like I thought Tony was
What are
gonna
you
die when I don't know what's going on. When he's like, I hope they
When he got
remember you.
stabbed by his
Yeah.
own fucking suit.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I'm like, oh no, they're gonna kill him. And then
Here, more of the fight. The Iron Spider was awesome, okay, during that whole fight.
agreed.
Like, they did that well. They edited his Iron Spider arms out in the trailer for one of them.
Yes, they did. Like when
I thought that was really cool.
when Peter's like
Uh,
grabbing all the Guardians, he's like, "You're safe. I don't know your name." Like, I'm sorry, I don't know you.
that was really funny. We haven't met yet, blah, blah, blah. But he was still being just Peter Parker about it. Oh, man, him going through fucking Strange's portals, him and Peter Quill, and going, what is it? Magic kick. Magic
Yes!
punch.
I love that. That was hilarious.
That's perfect Spider-Man. That's
It
like,
is perfect
I mean,
Spidey.
nothing against the Sam Raimi ones, but this was such Spidey.
It's been such
And
Spidey
fucking
since
Peter
like
Quill being
Civil
a dick
War.
and flipping him off and jumping through. Agreed. Again, recently rewatched it. It was so Spider-Man. I don't preemptively like this stuff because I feel like these lights are all gonna go out.
Then
Shoot that.
like I think going to Wakanda now is like the battle was cool, like and everything. Then
Don't shoot
again, I felt
that
so sorry for
guy.
Vision. Like he sacrificed himself to destroy the Mind Stone, or like had Wanda do it. But then since Thanos has the time, so it's like I'm just gonna reform you and rip it out of your face.
Think I'm not gonna make it.
Um,
I didn't feel the job. Figure that
but
shit out.
I love like how when it does get ripped out of his head, like he just turns gray, like it's like powered down. It's such a
I guess that's how he looks in the comics sometimes. There's like a white variant of him.
Yeah, I thought it was a really interesting.
Somebody posted a link in the comics. He ripped out all of Vision's components to kill him. Yeah, that was brutal for Wanda. She had to kill him, watch him come back, get killed again, and then immediately killed herself. It's fucked up.
Yes. And then then I thought Cap was gonna die,
man.
like when
Okay.
they showed from the trailer, like Cap holding
Definitely.
Thanos, and I'm like, oh god, if it's not Tony, it's you. And then like Thanos just like that was a mean like right hook too to Cap's, like oh that had to hurt.
Hold on, where are we? So wait, the Collector's dead, right? You think the Collector's dead? Probably.
I would assume so, but I liked his character because he was kind of goofy and everything. I liked him. Like I
thought he was a Celestial.
no,
You think he could be killed that easily?
I don't know.
Like I thought kind of like who's the guy in Ragnarok? Jeff Goldblum. Who did he play?
I don't remember now. But I'm with the whole internet. I'm with all the internet. I want the Collector and Jeff Goldblum to like have a scene.
Yeah, I thought they were like similar beings, where they're both very old and powerful. I'd be surprised if they just died that quick, but I guess he probably did. Thanos is bonkers.
Yeah, and then what is it? Thor shows up with Stormbreaker down. And stabs Thanos in the chest or whatever. And I like that.
Yeah, that's when he flies right through the fucking the gauntlet scene. He's
And-
baller.
And I love that like they're setting you up. Like it's like oh it's a classic movie moment. Like stab him in the chest or whatever. Like they've won. And then it's just like Thanos just like you should have gone for the head. And then he snaps his fingers. It's like no. And even Thor's like no. And like that was so great. Then what? Thanos just disappears right after that.
Yeah, he teleports through a portal.
And then what I like is how like
I don't know if the gauntlet's working anymore though.
ditto because it was like it looked
Like it looked pretty fucking brutal.
yeah. And I love how like it's
When
like
we're outside in front of the gas station.
it's quiet. It's like thunder. It's like you hear thunder like in the distance all over and everything. And then that's when we like realized he did like he snapped his fingers. Like we saw he snapped his fingers and like Bucky's the first to go.
Oh yeah, that was really messed up. It just says Steve.
And then like what I love
And now Steve said to watch himself with Bucky twice.
yes.
You're good to go.
But what I liked is in terms of special effects, this is much better than Voldemort disappearing.
Yeah, that was bad. That was like a
Can he come in? No. Agreed.
It
Like
looked like Ash.
it looked like Ash and it had weight, especially with Bucky. It had weight. So like when he collapsed, like it was like the momentum of his body, like when it turned to Ash, it had the weight of like gravity. And then I was like, oh, Bucky. Then like when I can never remember her name, like Okoye or whatever her name is.
I don't know. I've only seen Black Panther once.
Me too, and I don't remember her name, but like, and everything. But it's like, he's like, oh, like no one's dying here today, and like, he just disintegrates, and her face is priceless. Her face is like, oh my god, like, what just happened? Like, what's going on? You know, like her face.
That was such that was good misdirection though, because like it looks like she is, but it cuts to her, and like you see like the ash covering up. Whoa! The gas station exploded, I think.
Fuel. Oh, we have to protect the gas station. Okay, makes sense.
Oh.
Then
I blew up the pump earlier though.
then Falcon dies.
Yeah. Lost.
Star-Lord.
Is not coming back. Like people, like maybe people who died before the snap won't come back because
Well-
they still buy them. Like, do you think that Gamora is dead?
No, because like obviously Guardians 3, but like, but I was gonna say we
I
get
mean,
to that.
Guardians 3 can happen without her.
Agreed. But then who else dies? Oh, basically all the Guardians except Rocket dies. And then oh my god, like
Yeah, that was huge foreshadowing the whole time with him like joking about being the captain.
It's true.
Now he is, because no one else is left. And that was really good, the heart-to-heart with Thor and Rocket, when Rocket is trying to be captain to him,
Yes.
and Thor it opens up to him saying how he lost everything. And Thor's like, well, I have nothing to lose now. And Rocket kind of mumbles to himself. He's like, well, I have everything to lose. Like, I have a lot to lose. And then he does.
And then, oh my god, like
It's fucked up.
the Peter one is definitely the hardest.
The dude actually ruined it the whole time because he kept saying Secret Wars to his fucking
I don't
dad.
think, and people need to get off. I don't think it's gonna be Secret Wars. Like, Marvel is not gonna do that.
I don't think so either. But I'm just saying, it kind of ruined the scene for me because I was trying to like concentrate on his emotionalness, but he was just talking at full volume next to me. But yeah, that was upsetting for a couple reasons because in Homecoming,
It's
Stark says, if someone else dies, that's on you, but if you die, that's on
on me.
I feel that's on me.
And not only that, you like basically since maybe Homecoming, I wouldn't know if I would argue Civil War. Tony's been kind of like an adoptive parent to Peter in a way, like stuff, you know, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's like, you're completely right. That's why it's worse because Peter loses his dad, and then he loses Uncle Ben, and that's his father figure in where he's trusted. So Tony kind of fails in a way.
And
Even though they can only do so much. If Spider-Man had never become like joined the Avengers or anything and never ended up in that planet, the snap probably still would have got him.
Heading back to pick
Yes.
up
But
the
now
rest of the
Tony had to
squad.
watch it and witness it and be there
Hurry,
for it.
Marcus. Locust and
Um,
Quill have launched a
Yeah,
full-scale
and
attack
then-
on position.
What's bad about that when they're on Titan? Because of Mantis's empathetic powers and Peter Parker's spider sense, they feel it before it happens and start reacting.
oh yeah, I saw that online that like they like it was like they knew like
Bucky starts disappearing and notices it, but Peter Parker says, "I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark," before it happens, or
Yes.
anything's wrong.
exactly. I saw that on the internet.
And Mantis says something, and yeah,
It's like something's wrong or something. She says something along that
Yeah,
line.
it's whoever kept track of all this for all these characters. Was great, 'cause-
Oh, I hate this part.
Am I driving?
Yes.
No, I'm driving. This
Um,
is hard.
yeah, agreed. And okay, like now that we talked about everyone dying or everything, everyone's like, oh, like they're trapped in like the soul realm. Like, no, I think they're dead. You know.
I could see it being trapped in the Soul Realm because I could see Avengers. Was there any a boost?
No. Oh god, what the?
I don't know. I think I switched seats with us because I pressed X. I don't know what it did there.
Because
I think they are trapped somewhere else. Or here's another weird theory: all the people who got snapped away are the ones who are alive in the film, and all the other people are. Sorry, this is some new theory. And all the people who are left on Earth got left behind, like the Rapture. So like they're like technically dead. Another one is. Sorry. I don't think. Oh, it stops every time you use the light.
Yeah. I think like
What shitty post-apocalyptic world is this?
I know. I think everyone's dead, and they have to get the time, like, especially like what they've said from on-set stuff from Avengers 4 is like it's time travel stuff. So I think everyone's dead, and they need to get the time stone back. Or
There
some time
is
fuckery.
definitely going to be some sort of time fuckery because.
I like that you
wow,
said it
did we
too.
both say time fuckery at the exact same time. Wow, weird. Jinx. I said it first.
I can kill these things.
No. Stop using the light. Let me drive.
Sorry. So I think everyone's dead. I don't think any. If anyone's
Captain Marvel takes place in the 90s
yes. And the only thing
because
is,
the post-credit scene was like a weird feature thing.
yes, and I think the only one who could be potentially trapped in the Soul Stone or the Soul World would be Gamora. Like that's my theory. But like everyone else, like from the snap, is dead.
That would be fun if they could bring that back. So would so everyone so the Collector would be dead.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna come back if they reverse the snap because Thanos just wicked for
I can. You little.
That makes sense. I can see that. I mean, I like doing prediction.
Speculation.
speculation things because then we can go back and watch it later and see whether we're right or not. Because we had that Last Jedi one, unfortunately.
I can't
I
kill
think
these.
it's
These two are just gonna kill us. I can't kill them. They're like on top of us. Why is the camera angle
We've
turned?
had this problem before. That's dumb.
I hate. Then whatchamacallit?
So
Yeah,
wait,
I think time
Red
travel
Skull is death, right? So that means that Thanos and Red Skull are gonna like be together.
It's gonna be Krill.
I smell.
Use the UV turret.
I don't know.
So yeah, time travel must be a thing. I was trying not to look up spoilers of Avengers 4, but I actually saw them on Reddit, so that might definitely be what happens. I don't know how, unless they go to prepare earlier somehow.
And I'm guessing there. I don't even know. Like I've heard of
And
speculation
I'm
there
like,
may be a
Shield
time jump
I can't. Yeah.
of like there is a time jump between Avengers 3 and 4 apparently, from what I've heard.
Yeah. Also, it's weird that like, I guess that Nick Fury knows Miss Marvel somehow. Like, when did it Captain Marvel? Like, when? How did they meet?
I think that'll be
Like, does that
answered in
mean
her
that he knew
film.
of aliens already?
Yeah.
It is. I saw some set pictures from that. But that definitely takes place in the 90s. And I think someone was speculating that Ant-Man also might involve time travel somehow.
Yeah, because I've seen some pictures of him on set with, you know, other characters.
Well, someone on Reddit also said, like, when I watched the trailer, there were only cars from, like, a certain date and beyond, the first trailer. And he's like, there are no cars in this beyond, like, 1998 or something. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do.
The ones that are on our ass, I can't shake.
Are
But
they on us right now?
no, I meant like earlier and whatnot. But I'm curious where Ant-Man and Wasp is gonna be. Either it's gonna obviously has to be before Infinity War, but or around the same time frame or less, I guess. I don't know.
What if at the very end of Ant-Man's movie, Wasp appears?
I would not be at all surprised if that happens.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know how to beat this.
I think we just drive and I have to shoot and escape, but
It's just hard.
and I'm curious with Captain Marvel. Like obviously it's gonna be predate like, you know, the 90s set piece or whatever, but
Use the UV turret.
So I mean, like, doesn't she like cosmic powers and stuff? How
Yeah.
is she not gonna just like one-shot Thanos?
she's definitely one of the most she's definitely one of the most
Like, I
powerful
wonder how they're gonna pull it
characters.
off. Like,
I think
how
she's
they're gonna-
she's basically like their Superman.
yeah, I wonder how they're gonna pull that off at all. Like, without making her overpowered. Like, without making her just like dwarf Thor.
Yeah, agreed. But she's gonna be key to Avengers 4, I bet.
Definitely.
I
I don't know how I'm gonna wait a year.
Me neither.
What if I back up? How are you gonna walk so far?
I know, like that's the stupid thing.
Our health is just dripping. Gone.
Because like once they're on top of us, the light does nothing, which is stupid. Like we made it further our first attempt. See, like that
Yeah,
one's
just hovering on the car.
Yeah,
Just draining our health.
he's on us, and I shoot the light backwards, and it doesn't kill him. Like maybe you have to do what you do, like you have to go in reverse, and maybe that does it or whatever. But
Let me set this part to casual.
oh, okay, yeah, we can do that.
Here, I'll send you another invite right now.
What
So we're
else?
gonna be getting Carol Danvers. I mean, it comes out May 3rd of next year, so it's not like it's too far away, but
It's so
so
long
hard.
time. Yeah. I mean, like, and especially like this is like out of all the Marvel films, this is like Empire Strikes Back. Like it's like Thanos wins. Like, you know.
It is. I don't know if people were going in expecting that. Sending you an invite.
What else? The movie's just so good and everything. I think we've talked about everything. Think of anything else?
Not every little detail, but
No.
there were a lot of really great fan moments. It was great seeing them get to like use their powers together and fight together. It was all really cleverly done. It was really like all that effort just to make me bleed, or just
Yeah, I
for
was-
a drop of blood.
Oh yeah, that was like, oh my god, that was just so great. Like, he's such a great villain. Finally, a great villain for
Marvel's
the
had some-
MCU.
Marvel's had some good villains. Thanos,
I would count-
three-dimensional villains or whatever. Vulture.
Vulture,
And then it's had some really bad one-dimensional villains like Ronan.
Ronan. I liked Zemo in Civil War. He was a good villain. Like Mastermind.
I think that he was great.
Everyone seemed to hate him apparently, but
So I heard. I don't know why.
yep, he's chasing us. I can't kill this one. Yeah, like I mean, like Ronan was like very one-dimensional, but like for like I'm gonna say he's like one of the worst villains. I'm like I'm gonna put him at that bottom of the list, but I guess like he's not the worst one.
I mean, I feel like he probably had like 4 lines in the whole movie.
I just like that he was like this crazy evil dude. Like I appreciate that.
Yeah, he had a cool design. He was kind of dumb as a villain. He's supposed to be in Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah. That's
Or
cool.
in Captain Marvel or whatever they're calling it. I mean, the Ant-Man villain wasn't especially great either.
No, Yellow Wasp was so like and like there's no motivation.
Yellow
from him.
Jacket, yeah.
Yeah, like he was just so dumb.
He,
like
he was comically bad.
yes,
Like
Because-
he was like comically evil bad guy.
He-
Like,
yeah,
It's
and-
like, hey, can we lay home the point that this guy's a bad guy? Here, let's make him kill a bunch of sheep, a bunch of cute baby lambs.
that one just flies up to us. Probably we're going reverse.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like very comically
That's
bad.
tedious, like, because this game is not meant for vehicles.
Because
Yeah.
it was like he was like a 5-year-old. Like, oh, like Hank Pym wouldn't show me, like he wouldn't teach me the secret to like you know whatever. It's like I'll just do my own thing. You know, it was comic. You're right. It was comically bad.
Also, he murders people really brutally. Like that guy in the bathroom. Like,
Oh,
how is
yeah.
anyone ever gonna know that guy is dead?
Yeah, that was like.
Like, he didn't get shot and like the body left behind.
I think that was. I would hope that like that death was like instantaneous. Like he didn't know. Like I would hope for that guy.
Yeah, I don't see how it wouldn't be. We were like 2 feet away from the end both times there. The other time we tried it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us. Nice.
Do you want to switch it back or not really?
No. Hard.
Yeah, I think we've covered all the main points really.
There are a lot of really good jokes.
And I've heard like people saying in the review like, oh, it was like on borderline joking. Like I didn't think it was like it was perfect sense. It wasn't like Joss Whedon, a little over the top, but
What do I have to do?
I thought the humor was just really well done.
Completely agreed. They weren't joking during like
Combat.
fun parts, but they were joking within characters, like
And that's all.
character parameters, that's what that
And that's what I like. I'll have that kind of humor. Like yeah, like it was perfect. I can't think of anything. Oh. I know I want to see it again.
Down there!
Oh, that's you. I was like, what the hell is happening here? I think you got him. Boomer right. My god, I need the first person control. I know that this is in first person, but I mean like the joysticks, I guess, for this game.
I think this game, even when it first came out, just made me realize I'm not a big third-person shooter. Action's one thing, but something like this, like, no. Just go with the first person.
Well, we need to finish it now, so.
Yeah. I think there's a guy behind this dumpster.
There is not anymore.
Get off.
Ah!
Oh yeah, we're on casual now. I'm like, wow, he went down really quick.
Man, I can't hit this big motherfucker's head even. Hold on, I'll reload eventually.
Wow, my last bullet killed him.
I swear.
Almost had us that time. Let's move out.
Yeah, everything was
I
good.
enjoyed it. Speculation about the next one, potential time travel. I don't know if I'll like if S.H.I.E.L.D. already has time travel.
No, I don't think that's how they're
Like
gonna.
because
No.
because why does he have a beeper that looks like it's from the 80s? I assume that he was messaging her back in time, but in hindsight he might be messaging her in space, which is why it looks so crazy.
I figured he was messaging her in space. I wasn't thinking time travel.
I was thinking time travel because the 90s, but because we already knew it was going to take place in the past. But yeah, you're right. That makes more sense in hindsight. That he's probably beaming it up to space. Oh yeah, that post-credit scene. Maria Hill, and then
Fury.
Samuel missing out on his motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But then what was really cool, like, it's like because when Thanos snaps his fingers, like, yeah, everyone dies, but it's like it was like what we saw was a small pocket of people. Like in the post-credit, you realize, oh crap, like there are people driving stuff. There's people, like, you know, flying helicopters, and and
Yeah, a lot of movies forget that. X-Men 2 fucked that up.
Control.
Like everyone would be
This is
dead.
Delta
Planes
Squad.
would go down.
Our vehicle
Cars would
is
crash.
DOA. We're
X-Men
now
2.
on
Important
foot.
systems
Please
would go down.
advise.
When
Copy
they're
that,
using
Delta.
Cerebro to
The pump
hurt everybody,
station lift is
oh yes,
offline,
agreed.
so you need
You're
to
right.
enter the
I
lines
haven't
to the
like
I haven't watched those.
helicopters would go down.
Continue down
I haven't
this
watched that
road.
movie in like so long. I was like, what are you talking about?
Let's go.
But the
Yeah.
whole thing, like with
Stupid
that and like
junker.
Samuel and
Piece of
Maria Hill
shit.
at the end,
Can you fix it?
Man can fix anything, man. You just need the right parts.
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Everyone disappearing. Everyone getting cashed. Oh yeah, Lady misunderstood at first. She was like, "Oh, I get that like Peter and Quill, or Peter and Peter on Titan disappeared. Is that because they were from Earth? Because Thanos only deleted half the population. Is that because they're originally from Earth?" And I was like,
No, it's
"Oh
indiscriminate.
no, you misunderstood. He deleted
everyone.
The entire half of he deleted the universe.
Yes.
The entire universe, not just Earth. And she was like, "Oh shit, that's way worse."
That's an awesome response.
Yeah, I was like, "That's very lightly putting it."
That's way
Oh
worse.
man, that's not good.
That's awesome. That's like the perfect reaction to like. But oh, that was the other thing I did like about.
The asylum part. This is probably my favorite part of the game. I think.
That was the other part I
Like
liked about
stylistically.
Thanos' motivation too was, it is like, I'm only destroying like half the population of like any given planet I visit. It's not like, oh, like I'm destroying everything. It's like, no, like only half.
Justification, yeah.
Yeah, so I did like that like he's only eliminating half. You know, so like even when to Gamora's planet originally, it's like it's only half the people, it's not everyone. Where are you, by the way?
What was that?
I'm running. Where did you go?
I was standing, so I didn't know you moved.
I think I see you, maybe. I don't know. I follow the road.
So I did like his I did like that he only destroyed half. It's like, okay, you know.
Thanks, Thanos.
And I just liked how the movie ended too. You just see Thanos watching a sunrise, like he completed his work, and his goal is accomplished.
I honestly missed that whole part because I was raging so hard at the dude next to me,
Oh.
which is super upsetting. Like I don't. That's when I leaned over to like keep telling him to shut up, and when he glared at me angrily.
Open that door.
I even say shut up. I wasn't being rude about it. I said please, and he's been talking the whole movie. I had every right to be like, shut your fucking mouth. I said, I was like, will you please stop talking? You've been talking the whole film.
Copy that, Delta. I'm sorry, but I don't see any other
Rude ass
options on my
motherfuckers.
screen.
Alright, this'll go faster if we split up.
I don't want to split up.
Baird, you head that way.
I've seen Scooby-Doo.
Right. Radio us
We all know how
when you
that
have
ends.
I don't know. That sounds like a bad idea.
answers. I'll be sure to take that.
We're gonna
other
pull the
line
mask off
because
General Ram.
now move it.
Yes, sir.
It was Anya all along.
Cole, let's move.
It was that robot.
We'll get home.
What's our robot's name? I don't even remember.
Steve?
That's a stupid name.
Perhaps. Do you care to prove me wrong?
No.
That's what I thought.
Did you see that?
That's a stupid animal. You're stupid.
Kinda wish I had.
The first Xmas Day episode of Futurama.
Yep.
Some artifacting now that I look close, but when you don't examine it close, the water effects look really good on like the rocks and shit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, this looks really like the water. You're right. Like if you zoom in and look at it, it's like, yeah, it's, you know. But considering this game is like what, 2000? It was after Halo 3, or no? Was it before Halo 3? It was before Halo 3. So what?
It was 06.
Yeah. I was about to say it has to be 06. Like it holds its own still, I think. Oh yeah, you guys explode. Yeah, the effects are really great. I think there was one part where I thought Proxima Midnight did not look good, and that's when she was in Wakanda. I'm like,
I can see that. I'll need to watch it again. I did see it in IMAX. It looked like so much great in IMAX.
I bet. Wasn't that all? Weren't
Oh,
they
yeah.
filmed in IMAX cameras though?
Yes, it says it right on my poster.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say I thought I remember that because
Oh
I think
yeah,
that
so
that adds.
one of the one of the quips I did think was out of place was when they kill Proxima Midnight or whatever, and with the giant wheel, and Black Widow goes, "That was gross" or whatever.
Yeah, that was a little.
I thought that was a little odd because I'm like, you probably literally assassinated hundreds of people, which is incredibly bloody and gory.
And this.
Like you were a real killer before like you killed robots and aliens. And you think that's like gross? Okay.
I thought another great line was when Scarlet Witch joins the battlefield and she just like decimates everyone. And again, I don't know though one Wakanda person's name. She's like, why was she up in the tower the whole time? Like it's true because like Wanda is like one of their, like she is probably one of their heaviest hitters.
Yeah, like she, Vision, and Thor were till like Vision got fucking nanobotted in the chest or whatever.
Yeah. I assume we have to take
Oh, okay, so here's something too. Me too.
Control, we found
I gotta power up the
elevator.
generator
We need
first.
Power.
Oh, stupid
There
generator.
may be an external
Oh,
generator
oh, this is
somewhere nearby.
this you? Wait, is this you with me?
Roger that.
Yeah.
Stand by.
I thought I was playing with the bot the whole time.
No.
No, we usually split up and one of us each goes with the bot. I thought you were a bot.
I feel a little hurt.
I ran to the end of this pier and you followed me. So I was like, oh yeah, Brainspawn wouldn't do that. Why would he run all the way to the end of this pier? I thought I was alone, so I'm like, I'm just gonna fuck around.
I wanted to
And
be
then you
close,
said,
okay?
like, I think we... And then you're like, we need to get on the elevator. I'm like, oh, he must have found an elevator too.
There are exploding monsters. You expect me to be alone?
Yeah, let's go find the generator. Yeah,
I'm not a
let's go
bot.
stand in the
I am
shade.
following you, directly behind you. Just
I
like-
am a human boy. Oh, okay, so Wanda was trying to get the Mind Stone out of him safely and preserve his consciousness.
Mhm.
Or no,
Uh,
she was up there with what's-her-face,
ow.
protecting him.
I can't think of her name.
Black Panther's sister.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. God damn it. But
I
yeah,
need to watch Black Panther again. I don't know if it's out on Blu-ray yet.
it'll be digital next Tuesday.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, yeah, it is still in theaters. I actually saw.
I was surprised
It
at that.
got more. It got.
Like, I was surprised it was still playing at the theater we went to. I'm like, it's about to come out on home release and it's still in the theater. That's amazing.
Yeah, I guess it had better numbers this week because everyone was more people were singing for Infinity War
Nice.
or sing it again.
Good for them.
Wait, we turned on the generator, right?
Yeah.
Did we turn on the
elevator.
generator?
Yes,
We're going the wrong way. Okay.
we are. Shuri, that's her name, Shuri.
So, yeah, she didn't finish doing the thing for Vision, but she wrapped up something and then ran away. Maybe we push this.
Then,
Ground in years, right?
Well, here's the thing. Was she
It's enemy
pushing the
territory.
buttons to
I mean,
release
it's bad
Vision
enough
so
when
he
we're
could help
fighting
them
these
fight?
things outside in broad
Or
daylight, but
did she
underground,
finish backing
in the
up his
dark?
consciousness somewhere?
Yeah,
ooh,
could be bad.
I don't know.
But hey, don't tell Baird that.
So was she
He's scared
saving him in the
shitless
last
as
few
it
seconds that
is.
she could before they were breached?
I don't know. That's a good theory. I would assume instinctively like she was like I'm out of time or I have to release him because but knowing Shuri, I think she finished. Now that you said that to me, like I think she finished. Shuri's that good.
Baird, Cole, we're in.
Because she was trying to do it so they could kill Vision, and so they could destroy the Mind Stone and
Without
he
killing
wouldn't die.
Which going
But it happened anyway, so she didn't finish that part. So I'm like, either she decided to
Control,
back him up,
This is Delta. We're in.
Copy
his
that.
consciousness,
Keep moving
or
through the
she just
factory
freed
until
him.
you
I
find
think
the
that,
cart
considering how
control
clever they
room.
showed her to be in Black
I'll use
Panther,
the
that
carts to get you to the
she
mine.
probably made it back above him because she knew that
Delta,
like
let's
they
not
were
waste
getting
any
overrun.
time meeting up. Let's just
And she
find
knew
the
how.
control room.
agreed. Now that you said that, I
Because I
kinda-
mean,
I like this
other,
idea now.
Just
other
see if
than
you
the
can get
Mind
the lights
Stone,
back on.
I mean, it's pretty
Delta
much
1 out.
a couple AIs that Tony Stark made, so it's not out of the like. It's not like she's not fucking with like outer space or anything.
Also, it kind of annoyed me that like Vision was like, if it comes down to it, like you have to like I will sacrifice myself, and like I thought it was a little smug of Steve to be like, no, we're not doing that. It's like, but even Vision
It's
says
too
you
thick
did
to
it in
cut.
World War II, so what, like what makes you?
I
know,
think he was. I think his point was finding alternatives before a last resort.
Yeah, agreed. But to me, it just
And then he probably realized at the end he's like, okay, well we have to.
yeah, it just seemed very smug of Steve at first. Like even like it just like
And also and I guess he knows the stakes are high, but he also is like, we beat everything else people can throw at us, we might be able to do this while still saving, while
Vision.
not sacrificing an unnecessary life. But yeah, it was. He was underestimating what they were up against, and then he probably didn't realize.
Something like
he
drop down.
I hope not.
Ew.
This game is weird.
It is. I mean, they have a giant worm sinking cities.
That's the second one.
Hey, I think
Farm is valid.
Yeah, Baird. You
I
did.
guess.
Yeah, turn them off, will you?
I like that theory though, like that she finished
Never mind.
backing up Vision. I'm trying to think of any like small stuff now. So I have to leave in a few minutes.
Cease fire! Dipshit.
Finally, the rescue team.
What are you doing in here?
Waiting for you? I'm ready to go.
We're looking for the cart control room.
I can't think of
Where is
anything
it?
right now because I feel like
Well,
I keep
you
going
have
back
to
to
get
like the
down
big
to the factory
points.
floor through that door, but it's locked.
Well, how about you help us unlock it?
Who? Me? Aren't we leaving?
Not yet. Come on.
Oh, going back to Thanos, I loved Thanos when after Scarlet Witch
This is
kills
Delta
Vision,
One, still proceeding as
and
planned.
like
Yeah.
But we have
he
a
kind of
strand with
comforts
us.
Wanda.
No shit. Hey, ask him if he's seen any
Or at least
jail pods.
sympathizes
We
with
still
her.
need one for our junker.
Hey, Baird, keep looking for that cart control
Yeah, it
room.
makes him
Phoenix
like
out.
Again,
he
not
understands in his own twisted way.
yeah, and I really did enjoy that. Like I'm like we were talking about it after the movie. We're like it would have been so easy for them to be like, oh, he just like completely ignores Wanda
Delta 2.
and walks past her or just knocks her aside
Roger.
right there and then.
You're not
It's
gonna
like no,
believe
like
where we are.
I thought it was pretty cool. His character, like interesting character point for him to be like he understands and sympathizes. You know, like I thought it was really
There's
nice
shit
little touch.
everywhere. Come on, man. A little bit of this, good for you. Builds your immune
They
system.
do this talking of the ear thing a lot for some
Yeah, it
reason.
also
I
builds
like to me
disease.
like I hate that this
Delta
game
2
does it
out.
so much. Like, do we need to
Go
like?
away. Sucks to be there.
It's like you. We can still move at
As
normal
much as I love
speed.
Halo 3, the single
can
player
smell
did
you
it
two a
like
mile
more
away.
than it should have.
Yes.
You, man.
Like
Get
with
down here and see how much you
Brave
like
Mine
it.
and Cortana,
There's room
both.
for one more. It's a
Yes.
fucking party down
It
here.
like
thanks.
it should have been like
Keep
okay, if you're gonna
moving.
do a weird color
See you
filter,
at the
do the weird
carts.
color filter, but don't inhibit my movements. I guess.
Yeah, they have to think about how fun that's going to be on subsequent replays. Oh, okay. I was like, where the hell do we go?
Just following this dude. Isn't he gonna die because doesn't the floor fall and
I assume he dies. I can't imagine an unnamed NPC not dying.
that's a very good point. Ah!
Good roll.
Thank you.
Can we please just leave?
We've got work to do.
Please! If we stay here, they'll kill us for sure.
Relax, will ya?
You.
relax.
They'll kill you for sure.
Gears all suck. Bunch of bloodthirsty fascist pigs.
I would say I think out of all the different orders of what is it, Thanos' Black Guard or whatever they're called.
If we cut through here,
I thought the guy getting sucked out like alien was probably the
Agreed.
Shit, he's gone.
Careful. We need to keep moving. Just watch your step.
Damn.
Oh no,
this
I
place.
forgot about this. How do we determine where we can step?
I don't remember now. I remember it used to be
I'm pretty sure we can fall down. By the way,
we can't and we die horribly.
Do we instantly die? I thought we could get up if we fight every hour.
I think the cog. I think that's right. See the cogs painted. That's, nope. Well, we're on casual, so I mean, you have a good chance to survive. You can back off of breaking pallet. Of course you can't run. I was like, take the way we took. So go
To the left?
left. Take the same way we took to, you know, get to where you fell, but then,
Make it right.
yeah, you'll cut.
I went straight.
Of course I can. Can I shoot too? No, I can't. Yeah.
It's always gonna be, if it's a video game, it's always gonna be some like obscure, like weird ass pattern that makes you walk the longest distance possible.
Yeah. And then, I guess that works too. I went the longer way.
Luckily, it was not difficult down there. They
No,
died
I
in
get
one
where.
melee.
I would say it's not casual. If it were hardcore, you would have been boned. Oh yeah, I did like that what was it, Proxima Midnight's husband got his comeuppance, he stabbed Vision, and he gets stabbed in return. I thought that was, you know,
Yeah.
nice.
Wait, yeah, there were, yeah. We don't see like any of their relationship other than briefly, him giving, or like her giving a shit about him though.
Yeah.
I guess
would
there were
agree.
extra scenes of them filmed, so you can see that they're like, they care.
I guarantee it'll be a deleted scene on the home release.
Yeah, they feel like doing the CG. I just saw the mocap one, the mocap scene. Do they have to scream every time? Like, you've been introduced to the mocap.
Let's do this.
But again, that did not feel like how long was the movie? Like over 2.5 hours?
It was 2 hours and 40 minutes, I
It did not feel long at all. It felt like
think. It felt like a sitcom with commercials. Light shooting out just to be creepy.
fine, I won't take that weapon.
I mean, you can.
It wouldn't let me.
Oh, well, that's on you.
Why are they giving us
Can I
ammo?
step in this lamp and stuff?
Where are you? Oh, I see you.
Can't stop the train, baby.
You guys look
I
good.
hate both of you.
Oh, smell good too.
I don't want to hear it, man.
Everyone loves these two characters, and I don't understand the reason.
Whatever you say, man.
What about the resonator, Cole? Still in one piece?
You know what? That train is a smooth ride.
I guess we're not going that way.
I guess not.
Oh, I guess this is lifting up for some magical reason. It's kind of weird. Why would it do that?
Let's take a trip to the desert.
I saw something. Up
Oh
high.
no, camel.
Oh, so you want to pause?
Damn it!
And save it?
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, we have 22 of 30 cog tags. There's no way we got those all in this playthrough. Like, those are definitely from like 2006.
Probably. Yeah, because
I don't remember us picking up 22 cog tags.
I would agree. This was a pretty fun spoiler cast.
It was fun
Spoiler
to talk
stream.
about the movie. I've had no one to talk about it with.
I know, like I just wanted like to talk, and it's like, we weren't seeing it till Sunday.
I just want more movies. Let me throw my money at you.
And I guarantee you, this will be a short turnaround before home release, I imagine. Like,
They're gonna keep it in theaters as long as they can.
yeah, because I mean,
Like Black Panther.
Black Panther was is a pretty short turnaround for home release. Like, it came out in February, March, April, like 2 months.
I guess this is what it usually is.
I think nowadays
They start
it really is.
depleting really fast.
Yeah, I think because home release
They're
is
gonna make
like
they're gonna make way more money on digital.
exactly. So I think it's a
And
faster
Blu-ray.
turnaround now, which is good. I'm not
I
complaining.
still think it's very dumb that I pay as much for a digital release as I do a Blu-ray.
Agreed.
For lower quality and not physically owning it.
Yeah, like it's like
Oh yeah. I was at Walmart the other day and I was at Target and they had little pieces of cardboard there with download codes for the movie. So you weren't buying the Blu-ray, you were paying $25 for a download code to take home and go plug it into your Xbox or computer or whatever. And I
for
was like, why, if I needed to come and buy the code for movies, I'm like, why wouldn't I just come home and buy it on the Xbox? I don't even understand.
that's weird. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because I mean, I couldn't tell you the last time I was in.
I was complaining about it to her.
I couldn't tell you like the last time I was like actually in like a Target or anything, you know, or seeing anything like that. So that's really weird.
Mm. Next time I see it at the store, I'll take a picture for you so you all that can just be angry about it. All right.
We can
well,
reach
now
together.
that you've seen, now that you've seen Infinity War, I will be sending you all the Infinity War memes that I find.
I'm okay with this.
I'm gonna keep sending you that cat that's crying.
No, please no. Anything but that.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm obsessed with that cat because its face is photoshopped to make it look like it's crying. Like it already looks really sad, but they photoshop that sad cat's face on everything, and they make it look like it's crying a lot. And I was like, telling Lady about my favorite cat on the internet, which is a screaming cat, but she's like, no, it's this crying cat that you like so much. And I guess I thought it was really funny that she clarified that I like so much. Not, hey, it's that crying cat meme you like. And she's right. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna
That's
go
funny.
send it again. I'm gonna go get a haircut. Have a good day.
Alrighty, see you.
Blooper out. How do I end this thing?
I don't know. I'm just going to the party. Leave party.